Alright, guys, review number 3, we have Heart Eyes. Came out this year, it's rated R, it's an hour and 37 minutes. We have Mason Gooding as Jay Simmons, we have Olivia Holt as Allie McCabe, we have Jordana Brewster as Detective Jeannie Shaw, and we have Devon Sawa as Zeke Hobbs. Now, as you can tell, the whole film is centered around this creepy fuck. And it's centered around Valentine's Day. Now, we've had plenty of serial killer films and slasher films centered around Valentine's Day. Mainly My Bloody Valentine, but there was also Valentine. So this holiday has already been touched upon. So when I first heard of this, I was stoked. I was so excited because it was a new slasher that it was original, at least from the trailer, it wasn't something that had been done before. And when, you look at that, like, you're just looking at the mask, somebody put a lot of thought into it. And that's one of the things that, you see more in horror movies than you see in anything else, is there's a lot of thought, creativity, inspiration from other films. Now, the whole film starts off insane. You get thrown into the action the minute that it comes on screen. I'm not going to ruin anything because if you've seen a horror movie, you already see it coming. But we get introduced to the killer very early. Then we get introduced to Detective Shaw and Detective Hobbs. Yeah, in the film, they make a joke about Hobbs and Shaw. For any of you who don't know, there was Hobbs and Shaw for Fast and Furious. But, Allie McCabe is kind of the center of the story in this film. And it's revealed that these killings have been going on for years. Every time around Valentine's Day, if they see somebody in love, they kill them. And that's kind of what this whole aspect of the film is. When you see some passion. Sorry about that. When the killer sees passion between two humans, boy and a girl, boy and boy, girl, they end up on the chopping block. That's kind of what this film was, I enjoyed it a lot. Sadly, my cohort, aka my brother-in-law, who has a great taste in horror films, didn't like it as much as I did, so that was disappointing. But it shows that horror movies is a special film for everybody. Because IMDb did give this a 6.1 out of 10. I give it a 4 out of 5, because I'm probably going to end up going to buy this. I would love for it to be in my collection. Mason Gooding plays amazing in this film. It was a fun watch. It was a different way of attacking slashes, and I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. Sadly, there is no place to stream this. I heard that in the beginning of May it's going to be on Netflix, so that should have been my own red flag that this movie wasn't received well. But if you get a chance, watch it. I highly suggest you check it out, especially when it's going to be on streaming. I don't know if I would have spent the money to go see this, or had I done it, if I would have regretted it. But I highly suggest you guys check it out. Let me know what you think.